these exercises will be fantastic just to begin to warm your lower legs up for the coming run. Now, this is the first exercise. Very simple. We're working on just creating a little bit of active mobility around the ankle joint. So circles one direction, circles the other direction. I'll do 10 circles in clockwise, 10 circles anti-clockwise. Now, do that obviously on each side. You could do that 2 or 3 times over, depending on whether your ankles are feeling particularly stiff. But it's just a nice, gentle way of beginning to warm the joint up before we get into something a little bit more load-bearing. Of course, the standing leg also has to work to provide balance, but you could also do this up against the wall. Now, my second, and this probably, to be honest, is my favorite calf warm-up exercise. It's saved my calves many times over the years, is this nice little dynamic calf warm-up. So we come back from your classic static calf stretch here to a point where we bring both feet together and just shuffle back so your heels are off the ground. Now from here, just pump your feet so that one heel touches the ground, the other heel touches the ground. You're shifting your body weight from the right to the left. And we're working at this kind of 1 second on, 1 second off, 1 second on, 1 second off kind of tempo. And we can start out doing this feet straight, but then we move to just turn the feet in slightly to hit a different part of the calf complex. And then we turn it round and just turn the feet out ever so slightly to hit, again, a different part of the calf complex. The calf complex being more than just one muscle. In fact, the main muscle gastroc itself has 2 different heads. So just shifting the foot position helps just target the different areas of that muscle. Of course, rather than just gastroc, we can also get into soleus, which involves just doing a bent knee version of the same. Now, I usually do 2 sets of 30 to 60 seconds, just going up and down, but don't force it, particularly if you're new to doing these. Don't force the movement, just gently use it as a way of warming those muscles up to then be able to get into the run. Now, my third exercise, and this is the exercise I use just before I get into the run, is a very simple ankling drill. So from standing, feet hip width apart, I then come up onto my toes, and I'm simply going to lift one toe, then the other set of toes. So we're dorsiflexing one ankle, then the other ankle, as we gently move forwards. Torso stays nice and upright, nice and tall. But as you do this slow and controlled, the action of dorsiflexing, so pulling the toes up towards your shin, starts to warm up the muscles at the front of the shin. But then the fact that you're staying on your toes and you're keeping your heels off the ground is also getting you to work hard through those calves. So I just do 10 yards moving forwards or 10 meters moving forwards. And then once you've done your 10 meters moving forwards in these toe walks, that's then when I just start walking backwards, doing the same. Again, try not to speed up too much, keep it nice and slow, nice and controlled as you do those.